I'd like to create a drop-down list that contains all the unique entries for my company name. And when I come out here and choose a company name from the list, I would like to have those records highlighted in the table. To start this, I need to create a unique filtered list for my company names. I will come up to my table and click inside A1, and I will come out to my Data tab and choose the Sort and Filter Advanced tool. And here I'll go ahead and choose to copy to another location. I want unique values only, and I'm going to go ahead and copy to, by clicking in the Copy To box, this cell, which is G1 in this case, and I'll go ahead and click OK, and it creates a unique list of my company names. Next, I want to create a custom drop-down list that when I open it, it contains this list of unique company names. To do this, I will come over first and insert 3 new rows at the top. I will take my company name and do a Control-C to copy it and do a Control-V at the top. Just go ahead and give me a label for my drop-down. Next, I will click in cell A2 underneath the new company name, and I will come up and choose Data. And in the Data Tools group, under Data Validation, I will choose Data Validation. And when the Data Validation box comes up under Settings, I will choose List. And then in the list, it wants the source. I will click inside the source area, click in the first value of my company name, unique list company name, and then do a Control-Shift down arrow to select that whole list. And I will go ahead and click OK. And now my list is complete. When I click the drop down arrow, I see a unique list, which is basically just represented over here. Next, I don't need to see this column anymore, so I will just right-click column G and choose Hide, and then I'll go ahead and get started with my conditional formatting. First thing, I have to tell Excel where I want to apply my formatting. So I will select my table. I'll do a Control-Shift down arrow to select the whole block of values that I want to have formatted. And then back up here at the top, I'm going to go ahead and say Home, Tab, Conditional Formatting, highlight Cell Rules, and I'll come down and choose More Rules. And in the More Rules box, I want to use a formula to determine which cells to format. I come out here and click inside this box, and then click inside my first value in my company name column, which is, in my case, it's A5. And I want to say is A5 equal to A2, which is my list that I created just a moment ago. Now, I don't want it just to look in this cell. I want it to look in all cells of the A column starting with A5. So out here in my format values, I'm going to take off the $ in front of the row reference for A5. And this essentially locks in the A column, but allows the row column to float all the way down to search and see if the value in the list here matches what I select up in A2. And if it does, I want to apply a format. And I think I'll do something simple where I just color the cells orange or something like that. I'll go ahead and click OK, and it should work. I see Alfred's footer keys shows up. I can choose maybe Ernst Handel. Ernst Handel shows up. Maybe I'll come back and choose bottom dollar market, and now just bottom dollar market shows up. So without filtering the list, I can highlight values and see those records' relationship to other records in the list by having the values I select highlighted in the color orange.